guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a cozy Valentine's night in get ready with me. It's kind of like a mini get ready with me because I'm going to do a little bit of pampering, a little bit of relaxation, and then put this kind of like light wear makeup on because I don't want too much of a heavy look. Because like I say, we are just actually going to have a night in. We're not going to be going out or anything. The little cat has once again joined me as always, me and my little shadow. You mean my shadow? Yes, you are gorgeous. I'm not doing my hair in this video because I am partnering this video with somebody very, very special. She not only has hair like Rapunzel, but she certainly knows what to do with it. Unlike myself, who just kind of ties it back in a little ponytail. So what I would really, really like you to do at the end of this video is head over to Wheelsnoheels and see what looks she's going to create for her cozy Valentine's night in. So I'm going to do kind of like the pampering makeup section, and she's going to do probably an ultimately amazing hair look. Fabulous! So I hope you guys enjoy both of our videos. I hope it gives you some inspiration for how you can get ready for your cozy Valentine's night in, or even if you're going out. Whatever you guys are doing, happy Valentine's Day, and I hope you enjoy this video. So I'm going to start my pamper routine with this Optrex warming eye mask. It says here that you shouldn't use it while wearing contact lenses, so I've kept my glasses on. These are individual eye masks. I think you get about 8 in a packet. Kind of looks a bit odd, almost like some sort of surgical equipment thing. It has 2 little tags and you pop them around your ears, and when you lie back and relax, basically the little heating pads in the eye mask start heating up, and you basically just lie back and relax for about 15 minutes. Now I'm going to put on a face mask. I'm putting on the Glam Glow Hollywood California Flash Mud Brightening Treatment. This is a exfoliator and a mask, so you apply it with circular motion, and once I'd already applied it all, I just actually kind of rubbed it in a little bit more because it was very sort of exfoliaty. Now it's time to relax again, so I've got my Percy Pigs, I've got a nice fashion magazine, the cats want one of my Percy Pigs, and just sit back and relax basically. You've got to leave the mask for about 15 minutes. Now it's time to wash the mask off. I'm using a Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish cloth, muslin cloth. It felt very exfoliated when I took it off, so I actually did end up washing my face as well. Now we're on to my favourite part of my lovely Get Ready With Me Valentine's pamper session, and that is the skincare and makeup. So I'm going to just actually talk you through this section and just show you what I've been using. So the first thing I'm using is, again, it's still this Dragon's Blood anti-wrinkle eye cream that's nearly finished, which is really upsetting because I've been using it loads and loads and loads, and I really felt like it's made a difference. Then again, I'm still using the Dragon's Blood moisturiser. My skin feels really lovely after that face mask, by the way. So then I'm just going to leave that to soak in for a little while, essentially. Now my moisturiser has kind of had some time to soak in. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock-It Primer, which I really like. It's a very sort of thin formulation. As you can see, it's kind of like dripping down my fingers. So it's very light, which I quite like. But it does actually just give you a little bit of extra moisturisation. Then I'm using the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation in the colour Ivory. I'm actually just going to go in and put it on with my fingers because it just applies so lovely and so evenly that I don't kind of feel you need a brush or anything for it, to be honest. It is such a good one. It just blends in, I mean, it just goes with my natural skin colour so well and just blends in so easily. It doesn't take any effort at all to put this on. Don't forget to head over to Wheelsnoheels when you're finished watching this though to see what she does with the hair, because honestly she's a bloody genius when it comes to hair. Next I am going to put on some of this Wake Me Up Rimmel concealer. As I mentioned in my favourites video, I kind of feel this is less of a concealer for me and more actually of like almost like a highlighter. That Optrex eye mask was fantastic actually, by the way. When I took it off, my eyes felt completely refreshed. I had a bit of a late night last night, but actually I really felt like that really pepped me up quite a lot. So I'm just gonna go ahead with mine. This is my Real Technique sponge and just dab that in a little bit. So that's that, kind of a bit more bright. This is my NARS Orgasm Blusher, and I'm using, I think this is a MAC brush, but it doesn't say anything on it, so it's just like a small MAC brush. I'm just going to go in. This is very sort of shimmery. I don't know if you've seen that before. Look how iridescent it is. It's lovely. So going with that just very, very lightly. As I've picked my Laguna bronzer, I'm going to just use a little tiny bit of it to do a little bit of... Then I'm going to use my Wycon Cosmetics translucent powder. It kind of brings everything together a little bit, I feel. Then my current obsession is my Hourglass Ambient Light palette. This is one of those look good, feel better brushes in aid of women's cancer. So this is my Ambient Light palette. I'm just going to go in with the middle one and just go slightly over where my blusher was, just to give a little bit more of an iridescent glow, because who doesn't like an iridescent glow? And then I'm going to go in with a slightly darker one just underneath. And then this sort of mid shade, I suppose, to be honest, I'll just kind of put this bad boy everywhere. Oh, the lighter one down the nose. Then over the top of that, I'm just going to put a little bit of the Kat Von D Locket Setting Powder. So you give it a little bit of a shake and then some product will come out on the lid. A little goes a long way with these setting powders. They're quite white. You can use this to bake your face as well, actually, by the way, which I'm not doing today. Then I'm going to just do a little bit of eyelash curling over here. Then I'm going to do my eyebrows, because I think, as I've mentioned before, whenever I'm doing my eyes, I always kind of feel it's easier to gauge what you're doing and how much product you're using if your eyebrows are done, because they kind of frame the look that you're doing. The other thing I do that's probably slightly off what everyone else would do is I put my mascara on first before my eyeshadow, because I smudge it every single time without fail, and I need to then take off my smudges. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which I got for Christmas, and I'm absolutely loving. I seriously couldn't live in a world without Q-tips. I'm using the Morphe Fall Into Frost palette and these Zoeva brushes, which again I mentioned are my favourites because they are bloody beautiful. I'm going to take brush 227, the Luxe Soft Definer, and let's crack this bad boy open. What look am I gonna create today? Should I do gold? I might do gold and use a little bit of the Morphe shades for accents. I think I'm going to go in, first of all, with this one right here. That looks so pretty. I'm just going to go in all over with that. Such a pretty colour. All the way up into the crease. These brushes are just sent from the gods, I'm telling you. Then I am going to take my favourite brush, which is the 231 Luxe Petite Crease. Or maybe that one, I've not tried that one. That one there. This palette is so freaking fabulous. I can't even explain to you how great it is. I'm just going to go with that one, kind of along the crease, with a little bit of definition and shadow. Working it in a little bit there. Yes, no, yes, no. What do we think? But more or less. I never seem to get it 100% even. I never said I was a makeup artist, did I? So you get what you get with me. Then I think I am going to go in with this shade here, which is like a bit of a dark mauve-y kind of shade. I'm just using the same brush because I'm just going to go in and add a little bit more on those outer corners, just to give it a little bit more definition and a bit more va-va-voom. And just go up a little tiny bit into the crease, not too much. So pretty. So now I'm going to go in with the 142 Concealer Buffer brush and just buff everything out. Buff, buff, buff. So there's no hard lines and everything's a little bit softer. Then I am going to take 232 Luxe Classic Shaper. And I am going to go in with this colour here because I just think this is a real lovely, soft, kind of natural colour. And I'm just going to work that over the top of my brow bone just there. And all the way down into there. Jeez, I need my eyebrows doing. I'm thinking of having my eyebrows microbladed. Has anyone done that? And what do we think? Yay or nay? Then just for a little bit of va-va-voom, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this sort of gold shimmer colour and just pop a little bit of it just there. Just to kind of make those eyes pop a little bit more than they already were. And then once again, just to make sure everything is completely blended, I'm just gonna go back in with the buffer brush. And that is the eyes. I'm quite happy with that. Then to finish off, I'm going in with the Wycon lip liner in colour Beige Chiaro and the Wycon lipstick in pure colour 426. I bought this Wycon lipstick in Italy last year and I love it, and I actually wish I'd bought more because the texture is so fabulous. Just a little bit of liner and then a bit of lipstick. So that's it guys, that is my Valentine's pampering night in get ready with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the finished look. Whatever you guys are doing for Valentine's Day, big love to you all. I hope you have a great time with your loved ones, out with your friends, with your family. Whatever you're doing, just make it superb. Have a really, really great time, guys. Please give this a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!